into some deep stuff.
Yeah.
So I've always been curious because, so being African American, I've never been able to hear the perspective of how hard it would be for like a Chicano or Latin artist to get into the hip hop industry. Even being able to, even like with the fusion that you have with your music, I'm pretty sure there was still adversity that you faced to like be able to like get to stardom or establish yourself in the industry. Like, can you speak about that? Because I still think to this day it's experienced to a certain extent. You know what I mean? So like,
I've never felt that, man.
talk about it. That's what's
Yeah. I've never felt like that about anything. Like we couldn't get in because, we weren't that or this. I mean, I just did it for the love of it, anyways, man. Just for the hip hop, factor, the whole thing, man. Just writing music and just being down with the whole hip hop from the get go, and. So I've never really felt that, man. I always felt like it was for everybody, anyways, and
it is for everybody.
you know what I mean. So I've always respected it, man, and shit, I'm a product of oldies and a lot of the oldies I listen to are black artists, man, and they got the soul, and I used to grew up on Soul Train, man, Don Cornelius, and watching the Soul Train line. That's a big part of my bringing up and everything, man. So. And just all the music that we listen to, like I said, the Gap Band, One Way, just everything that I've listened to along the way, man. It's all the influence, and I just think that the hip hop was meant for everybody, man.
I don't think we talk about enough how blended our cultures are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because our races have faced the most adversity in the country.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean? So
yeah.
We're in the hoods. We're the ones who are having to like go through it just to survive to be here,
Yeah.
First before any other races kind of got here too. You know what I mean? So like especially on the West Coast. So like when I hear, because I've heard like some kind of like some testimonies from some Hispanic artists, they feel like it is like they're getting gatekeeped or something like that. But me being from we're in Arizona, we've always been kind of a melting pot and we've always been blended. So we've always had to be like together. You know what I mean?
Right.
Been separate. So when I started hearing those things, I was always curious if is that from the top or is that like a new generation thing? If that's like new people who are in charge? Because I don't see the gatekeeping. I see the blending.
Because I'm not like that.
Yeah.
I guess it just depends on who you talk to and and who you associate with and how much time you spend on what their opinion is. You know what I mean? And so when I hear someone say something negative, it just doesn't even concern me because I don't even care. Even like the whole rapping thing. I always had a job. I always had a job.